Good morning, everyone. PsychoMike-O.
Good morning, everyone. This is PsychoMike-O.
Hi, guys. I'm so nervous. Good morning, everybody. PsychoMike-O. Hey, I've been missing for a couple of weeks, and unfortunately, I contracted COVID-19 along with Mello, Michelle, and Jordan. It was a rough time. So I just wanted to talk to everyone and let them know why they have not been seeing me on YouTube and Facebook. So about a little more than 2 weeks ago, we took a trip to California to visit Michelle's family. So while we were there, we left on a Tuesday, June 26th, and 2 days into our trip, I got really sick. I got to the point where I really couldn't get out of bed. I was like extremely exhausted. I couldn't even get out of bed. That's how tired I was. And it wasn't that I did anything strenuous. It was just that I was completely fatigued, tired. So I'm not really sure how I contracted the virus. I was wearing a mask during the whole time on my airplane ride to and from. When we got to California, we stayed at family's house. We didn't really go out. We weren't really around anybody that could have given us the virus. So it's really a mystery on where the virus came from. But, you know, coronavirus is really strange, the virus is, because it definitely affects people differently. I know that I was having a moderate to severe case of coronavirus, and Michelle had a minor case. She was only sick for a few days, and she was completely over it. Now Jordan, he was probably sick for about a day, maybe 2 days, and he was done. So he flew right through it. So did Michelle. But me, I was down for a while, and it got pretty serious. I thought for a little bit. I was kind of worried about my health. But as you can see, I've completely recovered. I'm 100% back to my normal self, and I'm thankful for that. I really am. So because you haven't been seeing me, it's because we've been sick. We've been quarantined in our house and trying to get past this virus, and we all have seemed to have made it past. I'd like to talk about the coronavirus a little bit. I feel like maybe now that I'm kind of an expert on it, I feel, because I kind of went through all of the different stages of the coronavirus, so I feel like I got a good grip on like what it is and how it affects people. And I want to talk about that as well, because when I told you earlier that it affects different people different ways, I'm going to explain. As far as with me, coronavirus, I started out with chronic fatigue, and then I got within a day or two, I was getting a high fever. I was running a fever, which is a classic sign of coronavirus. I started getting a tickle in my throat. I could feel like some kind of respiratory situation coming on. And so as the days went on, I was having a hard time breathing, still running the fever, coughing, fatigued. Then I started getting body aches and pains. And these body aches and pains were really, really weird, because it was almost like nerve pain and muscular pain. Like for instance, I was having problems, like my joints were hurting for no reason whatsoever other than virus, induced. I wasn't, doing anything strenuous. I wasn't running or anything like that, so I started getting a lot of joint pain. Then my scalp on my head started hurting. Like it was like, then my eyes, like my eyes and eye sockets were hurting. So I was getting a lot of body aches and pains as far as that's concerned. That's pretty much the majority of my symptoms now. I never had an issue with losing my sense of taste or smell, but Michelle did. Michelle, her symptoms were she had it's like a sore throat. She lost her sense of taste and smell, and now it's slowly starting to come back, but she did lose it. But I never did, which is really weird. Like Michelle didn't have the fever. She didn't have, the body aches and pains. She basically had congestion, a sore throat, and she lost her sense of smell and taste. Jordan, he had a small, small period of time where he was kind of had a sore throat, but that really went really, really fast. I think maybe because of his age, he's young. Coronavirus really doesn't affect people young. So Michelle's, she's obviously younger than me. Michelle's 35, and I'm 48 because she just had her birthday, July 14th. So happy birthday to me. But because I think the older you get, I think you're going to have more problems because of your age. Or if you have something medically that would cause you to have a compromised immune system, you would could probably get a worse case of it. So I think, you got to be careful about that. Now, just to conclude my video, I just want to say, be careful out there. I kind of took coronavirus lightly. So I really didn't treat it with a lot of respect because I was thinking maybe it was more like the flu, a bad case of the flu, which we've all had, I think. I thought there was probably more hype to it than there was actually a problem to worry about. But now I'm a believer, I'm a believer in this coronavirus thing, and I think that it could happen to anyone. So I would just caution everyone to be careful. Please wear a mask, please, because I never in a million years thought I would ever catch coronavirus. I really didn't, because I'm pretty healthy. I stay in shape, I work out, I eat right. I don't do anything that's going to harm my body. I don't, smoke or drink, or do, drugs or anything like that. I stay pretty healthy. I take vitamins. And it got me. It really did. And it scared me. It was a scare that there for a little bit, I thought maybe I might have to go to the hospital and, worst case scenario, be ventilated. The virus is nothing to joke about. So I would caution everyone to be careful out there. Wear your mask. Even if you feel like you're the healthiest person on the planet, still wear your mask, because it really can get a hold of anybody. And, I'm very thankful to God that I made it through the coronavirus, and I feel better now. I'm 100%. So I did recover, which is a good thing. But I don't think I'm immune to catching it again. So I'm going to be very cautious this time. And I'm going to do what I have to do to stay safe and keep my family safe. So I'm sorry that you haven't seen us in a couple weeks. But we're all back. We're all healthy. Everyone's recovered. So hopefully we'll be able to get some more videos out to you soon. So thank you for being patient. Thank you for listening to my video. If you like my video or you have questions about coronavirus, I feel like I could probably answer them. Drop me a line, send me a message, and I'll try to do my best to answer your questions. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please hit that like button and share button on Facebook. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you.